So I want to address a bunch of comments. We're talking 100 comments here from women who are supporting this woman in a video I spoke about. Okay. And I was referencing that woman's video. In this video, the woman spoke about how she admits she lied to her husband about loving him so that he would marry her, so she could have access to his money, which provided safety and security. My issue with the whole thing was that she lied to get him to marry her, to trick him into marrying her for his money. I say that's wrong. Their argument is that most women do not marry for love. They don't care about love. The only thing they care about is safety and security, which that money provides. And then they hope that they can fall in love with the guy in the long run. And all I'm saying is, why not be honest with him then? Why lie about it behind his back? That's what makes it wrong. If you're telling him up front, I don't love you yet, blah, 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 and he still wants to marry you, that's fine. But if you're lying to him about it, that is my main issue with it. Okay. That being said, it's a preference of yours. You know how women can have preferences, like a guy has a six-pack in extremely good shape, makes at least $200,000 a year, has a giant house, and that's a preference, and she's considered knowing her worth. But if a man like me says, I want a woman who doesn't cheat and need validation from every single man out there, I'm considered insecure for my preference. But you can have yours. Okay, I'm not going to argue that you can't have your preference. That's your preference. Do whatever you want. Go after whoever you want to go after. I just don't think you should be lying about it, number one. And number two, I'd like to shout out to the guys out there who actually are about to ask women to marry him. Stop and ask yourself before you ask him this. Is this woman going to be standing here with me if I lost everything? If something went horribly tragic in my life and I lost everything, would she still be standing by my side? Because if she wouldn't, I would drop her like a bad habit. Okay? But I believe the vast majority of women would still be standing there by the side if they love them in the first place. But if you're only there for financial security and all of a sudden something goes wrong, I get sick or something and I lose it, you're going to bail on me? That's not the kind of woman I want at all. Okay, so I'm not saying you can't have your preference. You go after whatever the hell you want. I'm just saying, in my opinion, it's wrong to lie about it. Peace and hair grease, y'all.